Dude, what's going on with the fucking Celtics? They've lost 6 of their last 11 games. They're 5-6. And now the Wizards, the Wiz, he's on down the road. I never really realized that till a buddy of mine has been giving me shit, because the Wizards have been playing well against the Celtics and just playing great this year. They slid into second place. And I just keep trashing about the name. How, the Bullets is too violent, which I understand because this city was so violent back in the day, But to go from being the Bullets, which I used to think, number one with the bullet, that's how I always looked at it. Or faster than a speeding bullet, Superman shit. I didn't think the team was embracing gang violence out on the street. It was pro-crack. It's such stupid shit. I fucking hate when they... So then what do? What are the soccer moms fucking political correct police who, for some fucking stupid reason, think that they're these progressive people and think that they can just, we'll change words. If we change words, it changes the perception. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If your parents were dopes, racist cunts, that's what the fuck your kid's going to be. That's it. Unless your kid is lucky enough to interact with somebody within the group that your parents used to fucking trash. Then maybe you got some daylight. You don't just change a word and it's this fairy dust that sprinkles over somebody's heart and you change their thought. It's so fucking dumb. All it did was just become a way to lose your job because you said the wrong fucking word. And then what? The person who uses the word, then they realize it after they lose their job. Oh, now I'm not racist or homophobic. It's so fucking dumb. So they've gone right down to these stupid fucking team names. I love how they changed the Bullets, but not the Redskins. You got the fucking, if they haven't changed the Redskins, I'd be like, yeah, I get that. Like the Indians, it's like, all right, we weren't, Columbus didn't understand that there was a real world. If this shit's even real, who the fuck knows? There was no tape recorders. This guy didn't have a fucking diary. But how the story was told was that he was like, no, man, the world is fucking round. And this guy had the balls. This guy had the fucking balls to start going towards where they thought you'd go off the edge of the earth in a fucking boat. I don't know why the water makes it more scarier. But, if anybody just sat around and thought about it, say, all right, the world is fucking flat. How isn't the water just running off the edges here? Do they not have counters and sinks? I guess they didn't. Did they have plumbing at that point? The Romans did. Fucking heathens. Banging each other in the goddamn bathrooms there, whatever they did. Ate until they had puke rooms. Just eat until you fucking puke. So I would actually think, well, at the very least, even if it is flat, the fact that there's still water in the ocean, there's got to be land on the other side holding it in, right? But not old Christopher Columbus, not old Chrissy. He was like, no, fuck that. I'm going to get to the West Indies. Whatever the fuck it was. I'm going to get to India. Going the other way. This guy had the balls to sail out that way. He sails out that way, and then he thinks, oh, fuck. These people must be Indian. That's just sort of like, oh, are you Arab? I thought you were Italian. I mean, it's at that level of offensive. Would you really get that offended? No, I'm fucking Arab. How dare you? You'd be like, well, what do you got against Italians, you cunt? Sorry. Anyways. Speaking of which, I don't understand all these people going on to Ancestry.com. Why you would go to a fucking website and let them take a swab of your saliva? How fucking dumb are people? Oh my God, I didn't realize, I'm also Swahili. Whatever the fuck. Why do I always pick Swahili? I was thinking Romania. I didn't understand. I was also Hungarian. Great. Now I know why I like goulash 1/8 of the time. At this point, you're so fucking far removed, and I don't understand why people are sitting there acting like there's any sort of culture. There isn't. All right? It's just like what I saw in the greater Phoenix area. There's a new patch of land, you know, you fucking clear it out, you put a bunch of houses down, and then you slam down a fucking strip mall. Sorry, I got to do this podcast before my daughter wakes up here. Yeah, they slap down a fucking strip mall and then just continue to progress. That's basically, you know, then there's a cheesecake factory, they get a frozen yogurt place, and that's what it's become. Okay, there's no culture left, is there? I mean, that is the culture. It just sounds like one of a douchey talk show right now. There is no culture. And this is what needs to stop. We have to stop these strip malls. All right, do you have a solution? No, I don't. I just don't like CVS-anchored strip malls. There was a bunch of people out the other day. You know when you just have like shit to do, like it was a Saturday, right? And it's rained a bunch when we were out here, and some fucking idiot politician said the drought's over. It's like, no, it isn't. It's never over. It's just in a good place right now. When is it going to rain again? You don't know. So now you're going to let people go back to taking long fucking showers? I never do that out here. I turn on and shut off the water like fucking 5 times when I take a shower. I turn it on, you know, get yourself wet, you know, and then you shut it off. Suds yourself up, then you turn it back on, rinse yourself off, you shut it off, and that's it. It's over. Instead of standing there under the cascading water, you know, like you're some sort of god. And I like to think a lot of people try to do that, at least. My wife doesn't. She fucking turns the thing on, is fucking walking around. You know? She's one of those chill people. She doesn't think about shit like that, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm a better person than my wife, and I don't know how to bring that up. If you guys know a good way to word it, like how can I basically say, you know what it is, honey? I guess at the end of the day, I'm just a better person than you are. I just already pictured her rolling her eyes. Anyways, the fuck was my point? All right, yeah, so Indians, okay, that's like fucking... That's almost kind of funny. Like, now you fucking dope. You're like 6,000 miles away from where you think you are. I guess it was probably funny at first till he started chopping people's arms off because they couldn't fucking get some gold for the holes in his teeth. And who the fuck am I to say what's offensive? But you would think that Redskin, that would be at the top of the fucking list over bullets. You know what was the worst one? The fact that the Tampa Bay Devil Rays are now just the Rays. You know, that's when you know you got to move. That's when you just say, like, wait a minute, are there enough Jesus freaks in this area that the local team has to appease their, you know, hocus pocus bullshit? I mean, Devil Rays, isn't that an actual name of like some sort of stingray? I have no idea. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. All I know is that guy's first name is Liam. That sounds too close like Lyme disease. All right, Devil Ray. Here we go. Yeah. Let me see here. All I'm seeing is pictures of fucking stingrays. Giant ones with the fucking, you know, like they're flying through the water. If somebody can explain to me how that makes you move forward, wouldn't they make you go up to the surface? Dude, these things are fucking gigantic. They're badass. Look at the thing. It's getting air. It's jumping out of the water unless somebody photoshopped it. I got to go video now. They just changed it to the Rays. We're just the Rays. Incredible flying Rays. So I guess Devil Ray was the nickname?
Protect your business data from...
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't need a commercial. I do the commercials, not you.
On the West Coast.
On the West Coast, there's always some fucking English accent in the show. Plus, it's the BBC. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. What are they showing there? Somehow I got a fucking pelican. 20 abnormally large animals that actually exist. This is how you fucking go down. You go down just like a what do they call it? They go down the fucking rabbit hole. Let's see. Come on, man. Oh, that was a school of them. I'm an asshole. Right as it fucking got good. Jesus, those things are ugly as shit, huh? All right, so they're in a helicopter, I imagine. They're flying over this this whole school of them. It's like a fucking devil ray orgy. That's why I bet the other ones are like more like what do they call it if you're just monogamous? These things are out here fucking the shit out of each other. And the local Jesus freaks down in Clearwater, Florida, they couldn't have it. They fly out of the fucking water. They're not too graceful with the landing there. All right, I'll repost that fucking video in case you want to watch that while you listen to me ramble about it. Yeah, they changed it to the Rays, the Tampa Bay Rays, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. 2 syllables, 2 syllables. Okay, they went from 4-4 time to 3-4. They turned their fucking team into a waltz. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.